Итак, здорово, народ, с вами Акирус, и магия Хогвартса возвращается. Как видите, блядь, уже, блядь, возвратилась нахуй. Что ж, меня так давно не было в этой игре, что я хуй знает, что делать. Но я точно знаю, что надо идти по основному сюжету. Вроде как. Мыло, снова мыло. Лаги, мыло. Все-таки мой ПК. Походу не тянет, что ли. Хотя должен. Ну-ка, посмотрим. Ебаный в рот. Посмотрим, что у меня с графикой. Наверное, все-таки среднюю поставить. Ну, качество обитателей. Тоже средний. Ну, тут среднее. Ну, хотя бы так. Настройки. Не будем выебываться. На средних тоже нормально. Должно быть, по идее.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Да, ну ты только заметил.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
Так, что вы им скажете,
What
а?
will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
Понятно.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Да, особенно от Себаса. Паркур. Ой. Ебать того, братишка.
Potato!
It's time to prove your dueling mettle and see if we've a new school champion. Meet me at the usual place for the final round of crossed wands. Also, the training dummy is still available.
Так, я немного убираю. Так, набить кому-то ебальники я
Meet
сразу.
me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Слышь?
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Это тогда, но вопрос в том, что мы же на отца и она и вообще ничего не говорили. Какого хрена она знает?
Revelio.
А где-то, по-моему, сундук с лутом огромным. Я хочу этот лут. Так. Пока Левиоса.
Levioso. Lumos.
Так, еще раз. Что ты мне показываешь? Картина указывает на угол чего-то. Ну, блин, эти секретики тоже долго искать. Так что пизду. Сам поищу, сам облутаюсь, сам надеру до азата. Наберу деньжищ. Все сделаю сам. А пока давайте немножко набьем личка нашим противникам. И ночью.
Incendio. Accio. Levioso.
Get away from me! May we talk about this?
Призрак призрака может трогать. Интересно. Так, сначала потренируемся в комбинациях.
I'd like to practice with the training dummy.
Excellent idea. This time will be a bit more of a challenge. Ready?
Да.
That'd be brilliant.
Wonderful. I'll set things up. Remember to cast all the spell combinations before the dummy lands again. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Ага. Так.
Accio. Incendio. Lumos. Levioso.
Excellent form.
Давай.
Accio. Incendio.
Good one.
Давай еще. Ну,
Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
бля, не проебал, бывает.
You'll get it.
Accio.
Ну, еще.
Incendio. Levioso. Accio.
Ну, блин, ну, в смысле? Когда не хватает, дайте мне этот, как его, акторин. Мне нужен акторин.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio.
Ну, капец. Давайте медленно, сейчас.
Incendio.
Да, ну, блин, не так. Чё?
Accio.
Next time, perhaps.
Опять же, этот КД.
Keep trying. You'll get it.
Я один раз тыкнул, если что. Ну,
Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
наконец-то.
That's it. Impressive wand work. I'd hate to face you in a duel.
Thanks, Lucan. You've been a great help.
Oh, stop. Don't make me blush. Seriously, well done. Training dummies will think twice before challenging you again. Plus, you'll be even more
Хорошо,
formidable in
подъебал.
crossed wands. Other duelists had better beware.
Hello, Lucan. Is the final round of cross wands ready?
Big match today. It all comes down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication is enough to win it all. Ready for a shot at glory?
I certainly am.
Непременно.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
I'll go
Нет.
it alone.
Then let's get started.
Итак, девочки.
We can make this a real victory.
That's the spirit.
О, две женщины и две мужчины. Ну, так, два мальчика и две девочки.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
I take the winner.
Ну,
Levioso. Accio. Potato. Stupefy. Come on. Incendio.
блин, помало.
Ringo. Stupefy.
Find the one.
Levioso.
Ringo.
Accio. Stupefy. Accio. Incendio.
Ты чё стоишь?
Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Perhaps one day I'll sign up for a round.
What a victory! You've won the tournament!
Это
That was
только
nothing.
начало.
I'm just getting started.
If the best duelists in the school weren't enough for competition, then perhaps you should consider transferring to Durmstrang. Now, to the victor goes the prize! And so it is my great honor to present you with this simple yet elegant token of supreme dueling accomplishment.
Thank you.
Спасибо.
It's been an honor.
You earned it! You are a duelist to be reckoned with. Now that we've definitively crowned the tournament winner, I suppose I should get back to my schoolwork. Wonder how my herbology plants are doing. I haven't tended them in ages.
И что я получил?
Lost to a new student? I didn't see that coming.
Shame it's over. I was just getting started.
А вы что тут двое делаете? Капец.
The best duelist won, I suppose.
You can't be beat, can you?
Да, меня не победить. Потому что Авада Кедабра и все. Так. Дальше что по заданию? Да ну блин. Давай тогда мисс Чеснок. Она любит природу, и я тоже. Но ее жопу я люблю больше. Думаю, все пацаны, ну как бы, держали удава в ее честь. Что ж, я чем хуже. Я такой же, как и любой уважающийся мужчина. Подержу из-за нее удава свой, в ее честь. Свою честь я уже держал, да. Книжки. Что это белое? Не понял. Артефакт? Что ли? Ай. О. Топай ножками давай. А ну, собрать. Секунду. Тут, скорее всего, что-то есть полезное. Что собрать, что собрать? Где что можно собрать? Все соберем. Все пригодится. Каждая мелочь пригодится. Так, а как спуститься? Угу. Так. Угу. Ага. Ага. О. Здорово.
Good morning, Professor Garlic. How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Oh, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio.
Typical.
Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
А, кстати, если она посадит свою жопу на мой член, то он явно вырастет. Общеизвестный факт. растеневости.
Quickly! Place your mandrake in the new pot and pat down the soil! The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease.
Понимаю, я тоже так спать хочу, когда меня будет. Я хочу уничтожить того, кто меня разбудил.
I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now for our next task, we'll be planting...
I do wonder about Professor Fig. He's hardly ever in his classroom. Most strange.
Не задавай вопросы, иначе авада-кедавра полетит тебя прямо.
Incendio.
Поняла.
Did you know that you can use the mandrake to defend yourself? Why, the very idea.
Ну, кто-то додумался, кто-то гений, а ты нет. Как мило с вашей стороны вспомнить, что я люблю клубнику. Хо-хо-хо-хо. Неудивительно, что Магла обожает эти душистые ягоды. Чтобы вы не выращивали, все получается отменного качества. Вот. Горячавки еду ягод. Очень надеюсь, что под вашим руководительством моя племянница тоже освоит навык. Ленора вас души не чает, уверена. И все прочие ученицы. Ленора Эверли. Ага. Так это не профессор Чеснок. А что тебе нравится? Может, тебе нравятся вишенки? Или бананы с апельсинами? Что тебе нравится?
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Ухватить, да.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Pick them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the magic mead. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class. Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
What should I be doing right now?
I'd like you to get some hands-on experience with the Chinese chomping cabbages. They're in the greenhouse, just across the footbridge. Mr. Pruitt will assist you with them.
Понял. Спасибо.
Hello.
Погнали.
Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there, but you'll lead. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Да.
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't she stop that dragon skull from crushing you?
Here we are, home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Go on, grab a few of those cabbages. Just mind your fingers. I almost lost them. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest. Look at that! They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
Trust me, Leander. I was imagining it the entire time.
You were? I mean, of course, you're, not someone to be trifled with. I see that. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Да, не надо меня торопить, я быстрее тебя прибегу, чтобы увидеть профессор Чеснок. Да. Куда я иду? Что я делаю?
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves, I shall end our lesson here.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Ты бы увидела, что вырастет у меня между ног. Я тоже.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Так, ну...
Relishing their new pots. Only cost me my
Это отдай.
To make anything grow, we must first understand it.
I should think Professor Garlic would be more careful with her mandrakes.
Может быть. А погнали, собственно, в этот запретный лес. Да ничего, что там пойду тогда. Так, это да. Снаряжение, что-нибудь новое есть? Нет. Нет. Да. Нет. Так. Коллекции. Испытания. Задания. Все. Забавные шляпки. Так, снаряжение где? Где мои снаряжения? А, вот. Ну-ка. Хуйня на продажу. Хуйня на продажу. Нет. А может это внешка, кстати? Я как будто супергерой. Ну, супер пидор. Ой. Я хочу быть магом. Или может будем ассасином? Кстати. Ага, а тут нельзя такого сделать, да? Да. Обидно. Да, фигня. Погнали тогда. На мапу надо в запретный лес, наверное, пойти. Поуклоняться и обучиться экспеллиармусу, а потом уже закончить серию. Вот так вот.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Нет. Так-то лучше. Чуваки. Мне, по-моему, 10 раз уклониться надо, да? Ладно, пойдем, не спеша. И чего бедную жабу возьму? Я до вас доберусь. Подождите, какой-то.
Nothing. Afraid to take a hit, are you?
Ну? Так, погоди. Я на паузе. Так. Почта, испытания. Вот задание. Так. Работает все. Давай, 5. Шесть, 7, вроде. Да.
Yes.
Ага. Пошли.
This isn't a fair
fight. Какой честный бой? Кстати. Ну, почти. Так. Можно же быть ниндзя.
Accio. Levioso.
You've made a mistake.
Accio. Incendio.
Нашла.
Incendio.
Все. Там еще есть враги. Я хочу драться. Елки. Ау. Че, со шкурой упало, что ли?
Акио.
На, ты дворняга. Ну все, мы подрались. Теперь. Где мое задание? Карта. Карта Хогвартса. Идем сюда.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Кстати, здесь вроде есть сундук. Нет, блин. Это типа урок идет. Это типа урок прошел. Для тех, кто не знает, почему уроки такие короткие, блядь. Ну да, ну типа надо же тратить полчаса времени, чтобы видеть уроки. Где сундук?
Professor Hecat is a tad dramatic for my taste.
Смотри. Где? Он наверху. Черт.
I hope you were able to take care of everything I had asked you to do.
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus. Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter. Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand.
А я все равно успел.
Good work. The dummy is here. Stay in practice.
Expelliarmus.
You seem to have the right end of the stick.
Accio.
Keep practicing. Expelliarmus may save your life.
Levioso. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Accio. Expelliarmus.
Still at it, I see.
Нет, блин, по приколу просто зашел. Дает потырить. Слышь, а что там, а что там, а что там?
Revelio.
Блин, где этот хлебальный сундук?
Professor, do you have a moment?
I do. What is it?
I wondered, did you attend Hogwarts?
I did. I am a proud member of Ravenclaw House. Why do you ask?
I was curious as to how Hogwarts has changed over the years.
I see. Well, the castle itself, as I'm sure you have surmised, is full of surprises. I dare say more than the staircases change around here. As for the students, well, they seem to get more capable every year. Although, We got up to just as much mischief in my day as you seem to now. I used to look the other way at all sorts of roguery when I was head girl. I can tell you, however, that I did once admonish a certain Phineas Nigella's Black for enjoying a sugar quill during a lecture.
I hadn't realized that you and Professor Black were, students here together.
Appearances can be deceiving. You see, I was once wounded by time itself.
Time itself? I never would have imagined such a thing.
Ah, well, it was the risk I took with my prior position. You may or may not have heard that I was an unspeakable at the Ministry for years.
An unspeakable? What does...
As you might suspect, I cannot speak about what we did. Suffice it to say, the job was not without its hazards. Now, I hope I've satisfied your curiosity for the moment.
You have. Thank you for speaking with me, Professor.
Keep up with your wand work. One must always be prepared for mischief, both inside and outside of the castle.
Да вообще насрать. Авада Кедавра и все дела, проблемы решены. А где этот сундук, господи? А, вот он. Здорово. Он мне задолжал. А, этот кувырок был фатальным. А нет.
Ревелио.
Пары, что ли? А, зловонный коридор. Так. Так, ну пока сюда. Блин, опять на так нажал.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Oh,
Something to keep the car past 3, so I think to read it as well. No patience for time wasting.
За это получаем мы экспу. А с экспой мы становимся сильнее. А ну отдай. Чем больше страниц руководства, тем больше экспы, тем сильнее я буду. Я уже 12-го левела, между прочим. О, Хагрид. Или не Хагрид. Лесничий же, да? Здесь. Ай. Блин, приятно так просто походить по Хогвартсу. Давайте выполним еще одну миссию какую-нибудь. С кем-нибудь поговорим. Чего? Куда? Заткнись. Ты просто статор. Так, задание. Девушка из Уганды. О, зелеварение. Наверное, девушку из Уганды мы пропустим. Потому что... Ну а зачем? Хотя и мог кто-то рассказать, что на пацанов напали огры, то есть на нас. И то, что был Виктор Руквуд, хотя мы с ним не общались, ну типа, что за бред. Потом, наверное, я даже сам похожу по Хогвартсу. О! Твою мать. Дай! Когда таланты уже откроются. Хорош, хорош, красава, мужик, давай, давай. Хорош. О, красавчик. Так, это мне надо.
Revelio.
I think it's a sign when you're the best at something. Take me, for example.
Going to harvest some knotgrass from the greenhouses today. Did you know that if you...
О, кстати, а давайте. Сколько? Я ничего не вижу за света. Так. 11. Ага. 11. Так, это получается плюс 2. Это получается 13. 13. Наверное, плюс 8. Да, плюс 8. 8 это у нас паук. Так, паук. Где еще одна? Вон там. А тут сколько? Рука. Ага, это 9. Так, 0, 1, 2, 3. Сейчас. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ага, 9 плюс 5, 14, значит не хватает еще козла. Вроде как. Козла мне сюда. Не понял. А, все понял.
Revelio.
А ну отдай.
Well, shouldn't there be auras or someone from the ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade?
Professor Black would never allow it. It would make him look completely incompetent, which he is.
Protego. Incendio.
Я не знаю, что вы там обо мне говорите, но...
Revelio.
Так, что тут можно полутать? Сначала лут. На все остальное пофиг. Но это там. О, а это здесь. Блин, одна золотишка и все. Ну, видимо, все. Ладно, давайте начнем.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wigan-Weld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wigan-Weld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous. I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time round.
Don't fret if you run out of ingredients. I simply grow most of what I need.
Professor Sharp said that Wiggenweld potion can treat injuries. Hope I never need it.
My Wiggenweld potion's utter rubbish. Wish I could just replace it with one from J. Pippins.
My parents considered keeping me home from school. Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an Auror. I wish he talked about it more.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
Yes, but why does that matter to you?
Brilliant! And it matters because you can be a part of something truly creative. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Your potion should not be that.
Revelio.
Potion stations organized and free of clutter.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you! This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Should you chop the Dittany or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
And now we add the mallow sweet And that's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to. Ah!
Get it! Again.
Oh, smell. Dragon tongue. What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley.
I was impressed that you were able to answer Professor Sharp's question about the Wiggenweld potion.
Oh, you're the new student. I've heard much about you. Thank you. I'm Amit, by the way. Pleasure, truly. And I've never seen anyone brew such a flawless Wiggenweld potion on their first try. Well done.
Professor Sharp didn't seem as impressed as you are.
Don't take it personally. Professor Sharp wouldn't be impressed by a troll reciting the tales of Beetle the Bard backwards. And in gobbledygook. A fascinating language, by the way. Neither here nor there, really, but I am a self-taught speaker. Merlin's beard, good conversation is the enemy of free time. I must return my book, Gateway to the Far Stars, before my next class. Speaking of stars, we'll be in astronomy together. You'll love it. Professor Shaw is firm, but quite clever. See you soon, no doubt.
Wasn't expecting that literally to blow up in my face. It was rather brilliant, though. I'd better clean up. You should finish brewing your potion if you haven't already.
The art of potion making is delicate.
I brewed an Adura's potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.